I chose to do my Rehugo project on ocean exploration. I was curious onto why so much of the ocean remains unexplored. The book I chose is called The Brilliant Abyss, and it was written by Helen Scales, who's a marine biologist from the UK. Scales studied at the University of Cambridge and later worked on many ocean conservation projects. She published the book in 2021 and it has received praise for making the deep ocean exciting. She uses a enthusiastic and passionate tone to make the readers want to learn more about the ocean. The book is divided into chapters that cover different parts of the ocean. Each chapter will focus on a different discovery or part of the ocean. Scales uses facts, personal stories, and examples to get her point across that we need to protect it. The book mixes stories about the old ocean with the new research that we know today. She writes in the first person, and she talks about her own experiences, which helps keep the readers engaged. In the book, Scales talks about how there's still so much of the ocean that we know nothing about and why it's important to try and protect it. She mentions different groups and labs that are working to protect the ocean. One of the main idea of the book is how important the deep ocean is to our planet and how much we still don't know about it. She used vivid description to make the ocean come alive in the readers' minds. The message of the book is that we need to understand and protect the deep ocean. Scale shows that the ocean is full of amazing creatures and ecosystems, but if we don't take care of it, that could be gone. She argues that we need better protection and more knowledge about it to keep it safe. The title, The Brilliant Abyss, is important because the word brilliant refers to the amazing discoveries and creatures that are in the ocean, but the word abyss reminds us that there is still so much of the ocean that remains unknown and unexplored. Advancements in technology such as deep-sea robots, smarter submarines, and learning about the history of the Earth makes it easier for scientists to explore and learn new things about the deep sea. Deep-sea robots make exploration easier by reaching dangerous parts of the ocean that humans can't safely explore on their own. Robots, since they aren't human, are a good way to go to these deep depths without risks. Robots won't harm the animals, so they're a good option to use. In this cartoon, you can see two sharks saying how they're confused about the underwater robot watching them, but they go unharmed and it doesn't bother them at all that the underwater robot is watching them. If we're able to improve submarines, deep-sea exploration will come easier, and it'll allow scientists to dive deeper, stay underwater longer, and safely explore places humans have never been before. The better technology our submarines have, the safer and easier it will be to explore. There are dangers if you try to go deep underwater without proper preparations. I'm sure everyone knows about the Seagate submarine that imploded because they were using poor technology. For one of my sources, I watched the 60-minute episode on James Cameron, who was involved with the Seagate implosion. On the episode, James Cameron expresses opinions on why it may have failed. He believes that the carbon fiber for the submarine's outer layer was not a good choice because it didn't follow safety standards. His opinion is based on his own knowledge and experience, which makes it more credible. James Cameron's personal feelings were clear. He was frustrated with how the situation was handled. The 60-minute episode only had his viewpoint, so that could not include other important viewpoints of the story. This means it may not have represented the whole situation. To learn more about the history of our Earth and its ocean, I watched the History Channel episode called The Deepest Place on Earth. It was about the Mariana Trench, and it talked about how a group of people went down there and risked their lives by facing extreme pressure and complete darkness in order to learn more about our planet. I thought that was important because in order to learn more, we need to be brave and take risks. While using all these sources, I found that it answers my guiding question about how advancements in technology can help overcome the challenges of exploring our ocean. If we have new technology like deep-sea robots, smarter submarines, and better knowledge of Earth's history, scientists can explore the ocean more safely and discover new things about our planet easier.